A case is considered cold in Hamilton County if a homicide remains unsolved for at least 5 years. One local former criminal justice student is working to help crack those cases, one podcast at a time. Elise Zwick has details.
Kenzie Durbin and her co-host Holly Allen are using the podcasting platform to get to the bottom of unsolved murder cases and give families a voice right here in Hamilton County.
We started working with families who have loved ones that are missing, or family members who have been murdered and there's been no justice in their cases. And once we started interviewing those families and listening to their stories and finding out that they're almost just desperate for somebody to listen, that's when it became like a massive passion for us.
Kenzie and Holly started the Crimeaholics podcast in February of 2020. The two criminal justice students were searching for a hobby outside of their daily routine while working on a school project for their communications class. The Crimeaholics podcast has now been downloaded more than 2 million times.
Holly and I at the time, we're both stay-at-home moms, again, just looking for a hobby. And we never thought that covering cases like this would be something that would be so rewarding, and it's been such a blessing to be able to work with these families.
Durbin says they originally started by sharing stories of true crime and cold cases, choosing to recap the details and inform their listeners. Their mission then took a turn when they realized they had launched a platform to help give families a voice.
We've had some success working with these families, and so that's just really what fuels our fire at the end of the day, is these families saying, thank you for listening to me and thank you for getting my loved one's story out there.
Kenzie and Holly now work with detectives that are involved with Crime Stoppers, FBI agents, and private detectives too. Families that are struggling with a case or want their story told are now reaching out to them directly for help.
Along the way, we've heard, we just need somebody to tell our story. We need somebody to listen, and that's what we're here for. Even if there's, unfortunately, not much we can do as far as finding your loved one or being able to make headway in a case for an arrest to be made, we're here to tell your loved one's story.
The Crimeaholics podcast has led to solved cases and helped gain new leads in open investigations. You can find the Crimeaholics podcast on all major platforms and follow their updates online. More information can be found on our website or inside the Local 3 News app. Reporting in Hamilton County, Elise Zwick, Local 3 News.